Los Angeles has a uniquely skilled group of people who can rebuild Los Angeles. This is the struggling film community and the Imagineers who make Disneyland. Angelenos are a people who, for generations, have dreamt the impossible into reality while the rest of the world just sits and watches. So we have an historic opportunity right now to not only rebuild Los Angeles, but to arrive on the global stage of the 2028 Olympics as a city that has bounced back and is thriving once again. And the secret as to how could be the idea of rebuilding using the concept of tract housing. Tract housing is how swaths of neighborhood in Southern California were built, with the building materials and the specialized laborers on site for dozens of lots at a time. Tract housing allows an entire neighborhood or township to be rebuilt in about half the time of just one custom home. So imagine a tract of, say, 30 or 40 different models of houses that the customers could choose from to maintain the aesthetic variety, the historic character, the personal input, as opposed to a standard tract which has a variety of perhaps only 4 or 5 models, all identical to choose from. So imagine a panel of architects who design these homes as kits of parts, as pre-approved standardized plans. And it's not just possible, it's also the efficient and most efficient approach to sensitively ensuring that these homeowners get to come home and get to come home quickly. Now, the thing that makes Angelenos exceptionally different here is that we're a city filled with film people, skilled artisans, decorators, builders, painters, model makers, welders, drivers, payroll, electricians, greens department, even architects. The list goes on forever. But we also have the Disney Imagineers. These are the people who make Disneylands. And this is important because these neighborhoods didn't just lose their houses, they lost entire townships. They lost their schools, their libraries, their parks, their places of worship, their small businesses. The people who build Disneylands, which are also small townships, are the people who build the safest and the happiest places on earth. And that's not just an advertising slogan. Disneylands actually are very happy places. Now, can you imagine that the Pacific Palisades and the Altadena townships were designed back into existence by the Walt Disney Imagineers? Can you imagine if people come together and rebuild the currently struggling film community? And at Imagineering, we also had a saying, so if you can dream it, we can build it. And I say all of this as a seasoned architect with over 50 years of experience, plus 28 years as an Imagineer. More intimately, my own home burned down in the Woolsey fire in 2018, but I designed and oversaw our entire build, beginning the whole process just days after it burned. And yet it took 24/7 tireless work days over a 5.5 year period before it was finished and we could come back home. Now, these folks clearly deserve better. They deserve a thoughtful approach to bring their homes and their communities back and to employ our Angelenos at the same time. The world is watching.